a change of direction again. How the justice system, and in particular the sheriff's office, handles adults and juveniles varies. What specific challenges do you see within the juvenile detention center, or how we address juveniles?
Thank you. Actually, a lot of these questions this question in particular is definitely a state legislature issue because we had the Juvenile Justice Reform Bill a few years back, which kind of changed the responsibility of the handling of juveniles and trying to keep them out of the detention center. So right now, I believe we would agree on this, but the legislature is kind of tying the sheriff's hands when it comes to dealing with juveniles. You know, all too often if a juvenile is making a mistake or doing something blatantly illegal, the only option right now is to turn them over to the family. So from a management standpoint, the only thing that we can do is make sure we're properly staffed and treating these folks with a certain amount of, with the necessary respect that they deserve. So, thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Milbrandt, the same question for you. What specific challenges do you see in how we handle juvenile detention center issues or juveniles in the system?
Well, we're handling what he's referring to is what they call JDAI. Okay. Was formed in the East Coast several years ago, I believe, and I think my juvenile detention officer was just at a meeting ahead. Anyway, what happens is when a juvenile in 11 surrounding counties, a police officer stops and says there's an issue or problem with them, they have to call the sheriff's office, the Brown County Sheriff's Office, and we handle that through the detention center. What they do is they have to answer questions. It's called filling out a rate, and they rate it number-wise. And if it reaches a certain number, they can go, well, yeah, you got to keep them here, or if it's not that number, you got to, oh, then you need to release them to the parents. We need to monitor them after that. And we're working with it. It seems to be working. It's, you know, I think we've had it for about a year and a half, 2 years. But it's a system, and it's continuing. I mean, we kind of started that way before when we got our home detention center, where we didn't believe everybody needed to be in JDC. So we would get them out, like I said previously, about a half an hour ago, and they would go and monitor them. What they do is physically we'll go make contact with them during the day or night, phone calls, and they do that 3 times. That way it keeps them out of JDC, and it gets them back in their home to where they can get help, and we help them every day with that.
Thank you.